Good afternoon, my dear students. Today is April 6, 2022, and at the moment it is 5:01 p.m. So before anything else, is my audio loud and clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks Ian. Now kindly open your cameras if you can, but if you cannot, it's fine. Just for a quick documentation. Okay, so I'm going to take a screenshot now. Okay, I see Lifeng and Ian. Hello. Thanks. You may now turn off your cameras. All right. Now, before jumping into the lesson, I want to get a glimpse of how are you feeling right now? Are you happy, sad, excited, or not feeling well? So if one of you is not feeling well, then I may adjust the tone of my voice and my enthusiasm. So just type the emoji in the chat box. Okay. Ian typed the happy emoji. Okay, Lai Feng input the excited emoji. Well, I'm glad to know that you're feeling good right now. So let's commence. So here's the first sentence. Kindly read the sentence. Any volunteer? Okay, Ian raised hand.
Good
Go,
afternoon,
Ian.
ma'am. So the sentence states, Felix is my cat.
Okay. Now, please identify the subject in the sentence, Ian.
From the subject in this sentence is Felix.
Okay, Felix. Correct. Next, kindly identify the word that answers the question, whose pet is Felix? Li Feng?
I
Go,
think
Li Feng.
it's the for the man, ma'am.
Okay, the word my. You got it. Now, the word my answers the question, whose pet is Felix? My is a word that expresses possession. Specifically, my is called a possessive determiner. Now, let's further elaborate. Listen. Possessive determiners are used before a noun to show who it belongs to, and they change form depending on whether the owner is singular, plural, male, or female. Now let me show you different forms of possessive determiners. Here's the table. Can you read it? No, I'm going to read it, but can you see it clearly? Is the text too small?
You can clearly see it, ma'am.
Okay, thanks. Now we have singular, plural, male, female, and also non-human. So for the subject pronoun that is singular, we have I, that would change to my. And an example is my cat. We also have you, that would turn to your. Example, your rabbit. Now for the plural, we have we, that would turn to our. Example, our horse. They, that would change to their. Example, their son. Now you might be thinking, what's the difference between our and their? Though they are both used if the owner is more than one, there's a difference because when you use our, it means you are involved. You are a co-owner. Like in the example, our horse, that means you own the horse, but maybe you own the horse together with your family. And the next is their son. You will use their if you are not directly involved. You are not a co-owner, but the owner is more than one. Like in the example, their son. Perhaps you are just describing the son of your friend. Okay, for male. he would turn to his. Example, his wife. Now for the female, she would change to her. Example, her sister. Now we also have for non-human. It would turn to its ball. Now its ball. So who's the owner? If the owner is not human, then let's say for example the owner of the ball is an animal. Your pet dog, maybe. So the ball is the toy of your pet dog. That's why we use its ball. Okay. Here is the next sentence. These books are hers. Okay. Ian, can you pick out the noun in the sentence?
Books.
Okay, books. We have books as the noun. Next, identify the word that pertains to the owner of the books. Li Feng.
Oh, it's hers.
Okay, hers. Very good. Hers is the word that pertains to the owner of the books. Now, what do we call hers? Is hers a possessive determiner too? No. Hers is a possessive pronoun. Now, let me elaborate. Now, possessive pronouns are another way of expressing possession. Possessive pronouns are placed after the verb. So let me show you again another table. Now, Ian, kindly read what's written on the table.
Forms of possessive pronouns. Mine, yours, ours, theirs, his, hers, and its.
Okay, thank you. Now, let's proceed to another rule for expressing possession. Again, the first was possessive determiner, and then the next is possessive pronouns. Now, take a look at this sentence. All right, the mother of Colleen. The form of this sentence is grammatically correct. There's no problem in the structure of the sentence. However, it is not commonly used in English to show one's possession of something. So the third way to express possession is using apostrophe with S. Like what you can see in the slide, Colleen apostrophe S, mother, Colleen's mother. But I want you to remember that if a singular noun already ends with the letter S, you can just use an apostrophe, or you may still use apostrophe with S. Both are acceptable. Okay, here's an example. Tessa's dog or Tessa's dog. You may use either of the two. But what if there are one or more singular nouns in a sentence? The rule for that is the apostrophe S goes to the second owner. So here's an example. We have two singular subjects here, which are Tess and Colleen. In the sentence, Tess and Colleen's mother. Now, as you can see, the apostrophe with S is placed in the second noun, which is Colleen. There's no need to put apostrophe with S in the first singular noun, which is Tess. Okay. Another example, these are her books. These books are hers. So Her in the first sentence is a possessive determiner, while hers in the second sentence is a possessive pronoun. So, another example, this is my car. This car is mine. Once again, my is a possessive determiner, while mine is a possessive pronoun. Now here's a table from possessive determiners to possessive pronouns. The determiner my would turn to mine, your, yours, our, ours, their, theirs. His still remains as his. Her, hers, its, still its. Okay, let's use the example from the previous slide. This is my car. This car is mine. Now I want you to focus on the pattern of the sentences. In the first sentence, this is my car, you can see the verb followed by the determiner and then the noun. In the second sentence, this car is mine. This car is mine has a noun followed by verb and then a pronoun. So please observe the changing of position between the first and the second sentence. And unlike possessive determiners, possessive pronouns replace the noun they are showing possession of. So once again, we discussed about the possessive determiner, the possessive pronouns, and also the apostrophe with S in expressing possessions. Now, to test if you can follow the rules of possessive determiners, possessive pronouns, and apostrophe with S, let's have a practice activity. So I want you to look at this family picture. So the members of the family are namely, the father is Arjo, the mother is Christine, the daughter is Allison, and son is Justin. Now, pretend that you are part of the family. So the white sticker there with 3 question marks is supposed to be you. Now, if you are part of the family, Christine is your, I want you to use a possessive determiner. So I'll wait for a while. So, is there any volunteer?
I would like to try.
Okay, Ian, go.
So my answer is Christine is my mother.
Okay, Christine is my mother. Correct. My is the possessive determiner. Now, the second question, if your family buys a house, then who owns the house? Use a possessive pronoun. Okay, you may think about it. Li Feng, can I hear what you have in mind?
I think the house is ours.
The house is ours. Okay, very good. You use the possessive pronoun ours. All right. So for the third question, what is the relationship of Allison to Justin? Now I want you to use apostrophe with S. The rule of apostrophe with S. Oh, may I call Ian?
Allison is Justin's sister.
Allison is Justin's sister. But Ian, where are you supposed to put the apostrophe?
Ma'am, I placed it like Justine apostrophe S po.
Okay, Justin apostrophe S. Very good. Just like the first example. Okay. Now I also prepared an independent activity. Here. So this is a picture of a bag. Suppose you are the owner of this bag. Now, I want you to express your possession using a possessive determiner, possessive pronoun, and apostrophe with S. I am going to give you 3 minutes to think of all your answers. So, be back at 5:20. Okay, 3 minutes is up. Ian, can you share your three answers?
Surely, ma'am. So for the possessive determiner, my answer is this is my bag. Then possessive pronoun, this bag is mine. My answer for apostrophe with S is this is Ian's bag.
Okay, thank you very much, Ian. We will check your answers later. Thank you. Now, here is the second object, a cell phone. Now, again, express your possession of the cell phone using a possessive determiner, possessive pronoun, and apostrophe with S. I'm going to give you again 3 minutes to formulate your answers. All right, 3 minutes have passed. Li Feng, please share your answers.
Okay, ma'am. First sentence. This is my cell phone. I use the possessive word determiner my. Second sentence. This is the cell phone is mine. Third, the then for the apostrophe with s. 李峰 cell phone or this is 李峰 cell phone.
All right. Now let me list all your answers first in a whiteboard, in a virtual whiteboard. Oh no, in just a Word document. So it will just be simple. So just correct me if I remember, if I typed the right sentences. So for Ian, this is my bag. And then this bag is mine. Then this is Ian's bag. Did I remember it rightly, Ian?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now for Li Feng's answer, this is my cell phone. This cell phone is mine. Okay. You said Li Feng's cell phone, or this is Li Feng's cell phone. All right. Now, just for the last evaluation, what I want you to do is to analyze the work of your classmates. Li Feng, are you there? Do you think the answers of Ian are all correct?
I think is alright.
Okay, all right. Now, what about you, Ian? Do you think the answers of Li Feng are all correct?
Yes, ma'am. Even though the six, it is not just a complete sentence, but it also shows possession po, using the apostrophe s.
Okay. Okay, very good. Well said. Thank you, Ian. Okay, let me go back to the presentation. Okay, before I dismiss the class, is there any clarifications, questions?
None po, ma'am.
Okay, none for Ian. Li Feng, do you have any
No question,
questions?
ma'am. No
Okay,
question.
no question. Okay. Well then, goodbye. Thanks for participating throughout the discussion. Thank you, Ian and Li Feng.
Goodbye, ma'am. Thank you po and keep safe.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Ian.